Hello everybody, let's do a tarot reading for the week from the 25th to the 31st. I'm gonna start right away. I hope it resonates with you. Just take what you need, take what's useful and let go what it's not. So this week as a whole, I'm gonna keep the Page of Cups. Something unexpected this week. How can I stay grounded? Two of Swords, something that will inspire you. The Moon. How can you best support yourself this week? How can you support yourself? And what you don't need to worry too much. Just like this one, the word. What you need to appreciate more this week. What you need to stop pursuing. What you need to stop pursuing. Seven of Cups. Yeah, definitely. I'll tell you later. And then what you need to seek. Eight of Swords, which is interesting. Interesting, the Eight of Swords for the outcome. But let's see where this reading will guide us. I'm going to use to clarify the reading this tiny deck called Tarot Magical Moments. Yes, it's a new deck, really tiny, that I got, so I just want to use it and I'm going to use it today. So Page of Cups. I don't know why I'm reading this as an apology. You know, as someone that will offer you an apology. But let's see if I'm right. I want to clarify. Again, this deck is so tiny and slippery. It's a real Pisces tarot deck. So Page of Cups. What is this Page of Cups about? Nine of Swords. Yes. It's an apology. It's an apology, and we have also the Two of Cups, which I'm gonna keep. It's an apology. Cups is about love. The Page of Cups is about romance, and the Two of Cups is about a connection. Nine of Swords is about someone who can't stop thinking about what they've done. And so a love reading. We have a love reading for this week. This is love. If it's not love, it's emotions. Can be family things, can be something that is someone that is related to emotion. So more family, maybe if you love your job, can also be about something a colleague, something like that. But let's lean into the love reading. We all like love. So, and Two of Cups, it doesn't really leave you guessing. Okay. So we have here for next week an apology. Someone right now can't stop thinking about what they've done to you, cannot sleep very well at night. Yeah, cannot sleep very well. They have like, I won't say nightmares. They dream with their open eyes. They dream about you. They dream about new possibilities. They dream about a new way to approach you. They dream about the opportunity to see you again and to have the chance to ask you maybe out again. And but I see that they want to apologize. That's at least what they have in mind, and that's at least what you will probably get next week, an apology. If this energy is you, maybe you need to apologize to someone. Maybe you did something bad. Let me know that. Did you do something bad? Maybe you did something bad and you need to apologize to someone. Maybe someone that you have a very deep connection and you're not at peace with yourself right now. You can't sleep well because you feel guilty. and can be both ways. Can be you apologizing, or this is an energy of apology and restlessness, overthinking, and not being at peace. Great, so let's move forward with this energy of the week. Something unexpected. Queen of Cups. I can feel with this Queen of Cups that someone will pour his heart into your hand. Someone will pour their heart into your hand. Or you're gonna find out that you are falling in love with someone. I want to clarify, this is about, it's love, it's a lot of love, at least the first card, the last one not too much. It's about a deep, intense feeling of love and King of Cups. I mean, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Do I need to say more? This is a duo, the same energy. Cups, love. The King of Cups at the beginning was a little bit reversed. So I think the feminine energy is dealing with the masculine energy who is repressing their feelings, repressing what they feel, and they don't know how to express what they feel. So probably next week, I think this masculine energy is the one who's not at peace right now, the one that is overthinking and he wants to make things right. They want, because masculine energy is not about, male and female. Can be also in a woman. So this energy, this king wants to make things right because he did something that it wasn't nice. I don't know what, right? Because for each one of you, there will be a different story. And I don't want to go too much in detail because, this is a personal reading. If you want a personal reading, if you see that something here is close to your story, we can do a personal reading. But, let's stay open. The king did something wrong, he is overthinking. And we have the Two of Cups, and then we have this is like incredible. We have like the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. It's really powerful reading, actually, this one. Do you have someone that did something wrong? If you do, please let me know in the comments. I'm curious, right? Okay, let's move forward. How can I stay grounded? The Two of Swords. I think when you receive this apology, it can be you apologizing, but let's see that you're gonna receive this apology, right? And then you can turn the story around. When you're gonna receive this apology, you don't have to make a decision right away. So let me pull one card. Let me draw one card. Two of Swords, clarify the Two of Swords. Seven of Wands, yes. Oh, that is great. Thank you, universe. Two of Swords and Seven of Wands. Protect your energy. Because I think this person, this king, came different time in your life, and then he made the same mistake. And so right now you can't really trust this king. He has to really do something bigger for you. He really has to show up in a way that it's different. It can't come the same way he did in the past, right? Or they did in the past. They can't do that. This king has to show up differently. So one way to stay grounded, if you see that he's coming to you with the same old behaviors and he didn't do anything big, you have to wait for something big. So don't make the conscious decision. Do not choose to see him or to date him until he shows you that he can show up differently, that he can build something different for your connection. And protect with the Seven of Wands. Yes, create boundaries with this person until they come clean. Create boundaries for sure. So next one, something that will inspire you, the moon. And I want to understand better the moon. What is the moon? Why the moon should inspire? Oops. They are too sweetery. Let's do it again. The moon. What can inspire you? Okay. Three of Pentacles with the moon. Interesting. It's also reversed. Let me think what can inspire you. Can I have one more for this? Can I have one more for this? Two of Swords. Another Two of Swords. I have a double. And I was saying that what will inspire you is your own, moving inward. Like the moon is a mystery, right? It's kind of like, it's also illusion, right? It's not making things clear. I think that what you have to do to inspire you, to help you to feel inspired and moving forward, is be mysterious a little bit. Like, I'm not saying treat this King of Cups energy like they treated you. No, because you're nice, you are a Queen of Cups upright, this is a King of Cups reversed, so so you're nice, right? So what I'm saying is be kind, but also be elusive. Be a little bit elusive. Don't. So the Three of Pentacles is reversed. Don't connect too much. Stay a little bit on your side. Stay a little bit more. Yes, elusive. That's mysterious. Like don't give him all the answers, because right now this person doesn't deserve them. Him or she doesn't deserve the answers. Doesn't deserve your presence and your availability. It doesn't. So just know that he needs to conquer you again. He needs to conquer your trust again. I'm saying he because it's a masculine energy, but they need to conquer your energy. They need to conquer your trust, and they need to conquer your good heart. Because you do have a good heart. Your heart is like good heart, and also your good heart loves this person or is falling in love with this person. So, yes, when you are in love with someone, of course, your heart becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. You can hold so much. You can hold so much, and you become more patient. But enough with being patient. You deserve something more. Okay, the next one, something that will inspire you. Next one is how best support myself. How can I best support myself this week? Two of Wands. Let's clarify the Two of Wands. I want to clarify. Six of Pentacles. Okay, this is great. To support this week, the direction you have to choose, it's a direction of reciprocity. So reciprocity this week is gonna be so important. Reciprocity is gonna be you really understanding if this person can give you back, if this person can show up with you, and if this person is generous with their heart like you are with yours. So if this King of Cups in reverse can flip, and yes, still a masculine energy, still not as open to share or express feeling like the Queen of Cups energy, which is very good instead of expressing your feelings, deep feelings. But yes, you don't have to give in the same way, but you have to feel reciprocity. You have to feel that you are on the same page and giving each other the same care. in different way, but the same amount of care. And in life, maybe one day you give more care, the other day the other person gives more care. It's kind of a balance, but in general there has to be balance and reciprocity. Reciprocity is so important, and this is such an important aspect this week, because if you enter again in this dynamic and it does again the same bullshit, let's say that is done in the past, because King of Cups can be also a little bit, can be avoidant. So the same thing that he did in the past, you're not gonna support yourself. That it's not gonna be supportive this week, not for your self, but not even for the connection, because you're not gonna teach this person how to treat you. You're not gonna teach this person that you want reciprocity. You want a giving and receiving flow, right? And honesty too. So yeah. So don't go in the direction of the past where you forgave him and he came back in your life with the same old behavior, and then the story repeat again and again. That's not, we don't want that. So then the other one is what you don't need to worry too much, the word. Okay, let's clarify the word so I have a better vision of that. Clarify the word. Okay, the Hermit. Yeah. Okay, don't worry too much. Don't worry too much if you don't show this person your presence. I don't know if it's clear. Don't worry too much if this person thinks that you're done with him and you go a little bit more inward in hermit mood and you are not so available for this person. Don't be afraid of that, because if he gives up and he doesn't put any effort in the connection, well, you have the answer. So show him some resistance, show him your absence, show him that maybe you are done, and maybe you are, maybe you have enough, right? So show him that you are okay with being without them. I say him again, sorry, them, because it's a masculine energy, but show them that you are okay being done. This is so important. So don't freak out, don't be afraid, because Queen of Cups, they don't like doing that. Queen of Cups, they're generous with their feelings, they are honest, they're open, they really have like that door open in their heart center. They are amazing lovers, they are amazing partners, they're amazing at loving, but they can also become they can also drain themselves, and they can't create boundaries, and people take advantage of them because they are not good at teaching people how to treat them, because they are afraid. The Queen of Cups are afraid of the other person leaves if they don't show how much they love them or how much they care. No, don't do that. Don't do that. This person needs to feel your absence and needs to understand that you're probably done with them if they don't show up differently for you. And if you lose them, you don't lose anything worthy. Let's say that. Okay. What you need to appreciate. And there is this week, this slow, this kind of like, we have a Knight of Pentacles, right? Which is the slowest energy of the tarot. The slowest. So learn to appreciate things that are going and moving slow. So if this person doesn't show up right away the way you want, don't freak out and don't text them, don't call, just don't do that. I'm pretty sure there is something that tells me that you don't want to do that anyway, that you are really, this time, you're really almost done or done. You're just like, I'm done. So you don't want to do it anyway, but if in the case you have this feeling, oh my gosh, you go in that rush, remember the Knight of Pentacles energy. I'm gonna pull a card. So don't rush into connecting again with this person. Knight of Wands, yeah. Knight of Wands is the one of the fastest after the Knight of Swords. It's an energy that moves fast. So if you feel that urge to connect, to express your feelings to them again, don't do that, because it's not gonna be helpful. Move slowly. Respect and honor the slow movement and pace of this moment of your life. And just feel whatever you're feeling within you without needing to express outside. And if this person doesn't come back, you will heal. If you just when you don't put your energy on something, this thing little by little will move away from you, will be released from your energy field. Yeah, okay. So the other one is what you need to appreciate, what you have to learn to appreciate this week. The Seven of Cups, it's like a little bit of indecision. And I think the Queen of Swords, I think what you need to do this week, what you need to appreciate is learning to not being an option. If this is love for love, it is job for job, or whatever it is, you're not an option. And you have to appreciate that. And not being an option requires practice, because the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords are two different energies. And I think this Queen of Cups needs to act a little bit more, at least this week, with the Queen of Swords energy, which is not natural for her, but you need to understand this energy more, not just for this week, but for your future, because you need to create boundaries. You need to learn from your past, the past in this relationship, in this connection, but also the past in other connections. And see, the Seven of Cups has so many options. One of the meaning of this card is like many options. You're not an option. The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups together, they can work together to make you understand that you're not an option. And if someone thinks that you are an option, well, if someone thought that you were an option, they will regret that. They will regret, because you're gonna enter in this Queen of Cups mixed Queen of Swords energy, where you're gonna be still sensual and nurturing and sexy and loving and beautiful, but also very, very cold and secure and with very much boundaries, with a level of awareness about what you want and what you don't want from this connection in general, from your from people. And it's gonna be, you're gonna surprise this person, this energy, this King of Cups reversed energy, because they didn't expect that side of you, right? Again, you're still gonna be the beautiful Queen of Cups and so, but you're gonna have this little elusive, do you have this word in English? Elusive vibe, this kind of like moon vibe around you, right? Where you're not gonna be clear about anymore. You know, you're not gonna express your feelings right away. You're gonna be perfectly fine. I mean, I love that for you. I love that for you. Again, You're not an option. Perfect. What do you need to seek this week? It's 8 of Swords, which is a weird energy, but I think this week the 8 of Swords is about like feeling trapped in your mind. And so this is more is telling you there is something that you need to pursue, but to pursue that, you have to get free from something. You have to get free from the prison in your mind, and so you can seek this outcome you want. But tell me more. At least 2 cards I need for this one. I have the 3 of Wands, which is the movement. Actually, the movement, it's not the 3 of Swords, it's more waiting. And oh, I have the answer now with waiting. And 8 of Wands. Nice. I think, let me see at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Cups. I think that the moment you will get free of this mindset where you have to be always available, where you are afraid that if you're not available for someone, this person will leave or stop loving you, and instead start waiting, or not waiting, start like, I'm here. If you want me, I'm here, but I'm not gonna do anything more to show you how much I care for you, because I'm done with that, because I want now that you or anyone else that will come in the future, I want them to give to me. So the moment you get free from this mindset of having to be people pleasing, like, let's say that, but there are other words, and you just like stay there peaceful, knowing that what is meant for you will come. Well, it's the moment what it's meant for you will come with 8 of Wands, faster than you ever imagined, like really fast. And you don't have to do anything. You just have to stay where you are. No more explanation, no more expressing your feeling with an open heart, no more long text or phone calls or whatever you were doing. No. Stay in your energy. Let's pull a card, an oracle card for this reading. I love this for you. And please, if it resonated with you, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what's happening in your life. And also, you can book a private reading with me so we can go deeper, because this is just like very superficial, right? This is a collective reading. So can we know more about? Okay, and also one more thing. With the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, this person has to miss you. This King of Cups reverse, this like masculine energy, needs to miss you, needs to really miss you. And it doesn't matter if it takes 1 month, 1 year, it doesn't matter. It's not gonna be that long, I think. With the 8 of Wands, no, it's not gonna be that long. But just to say, it doesn't matter if it doesn't come back ever again. It wasn't worthy if it didn't. Okay. Amazing. You the muse. Because you are. Of course you are. You are the muse. And then I'm gonna clarify with this new tarot deck that I got, called Oracle of Mystical Moments, which is a weird tarot deck. So it's very, oh my gosh. This is perfect. This is the happy ending. Mermaids love. This is the happy ending. And also we got protective nest. You're gonna have this happy ending with this person or a new one. Probably this one, if you are in the collective I'm reading for, this one. But again, for each one of you, it's different. That's why I say private readings are, more specific for you. But the moment you protect yourself and you create a protective nest for you, where you feel the muse, where you don't feel an option, Boom. Here it is. This person or someone else will show up and will be your half of the apple. I love it. Let's read the meaning of the card. Not both of them, just the mermaid's love one, because I think it's more what you want to know, right? Okay, 24. Mermaid's love. Love, partnership, support. A loving couple is showing on this card. The woman is a mermaid. Her hair and tail seem to flutter through the sky. And the Queen of Cups is a mermaid. Water sign, water energy. Even if it's not a water sign, it's water energy. I love that. A man with feathers holds her hand. He grounds and protects her. He is her base. That's what you want, reciprocity. A man who protects you, not a man who leaves you in despair for days. Even man can sleep knowing that you're not happy or you're sad. Is not your man. Or he has to change that. They are from different worlds, water and the sky, but they are complete together, a perfect love union. Their differences make them stronger and balanced. Again, differences, King of Cups and Queen of Cups, they express feelings in different ways, but in those differences, you want to feel the connection strong and balanced. The Six of Pentacles, balanced. Reciprocity. They support each other in their own way, but always from a place of respect and love. This is so beautiful. And if it doesn't happen in the situation you're living now, it's gonna happen. You're gonna have in your life someone, if you get in this energy of knowing that you're not an option and setting healthy boundaries, you are respect and love. You're gonna get this kind of love. I love this reading. This week is gonna be extraordinary. And again, can be also that if you're gonna get this reading in a year, in a month, and it's the moment you need to, to receive it, or it's gonna be that now this reading doesn't resonate, and then in 1 week, oh my gosh, you meet someone who starts, doing the hot and cold, someone who, shows up when he wants, and he likes you because King of Cups energy, there are feelings there, but also it doesn't show up in the way it should. And so I said, oh, I think that reading was my reading. So come back to this reading because there are such juicy advice for you. I'm gonna leave you here, and yeah, thank you.